get used to this kind of stuff when you're in cancer camp. I call these the glitches. And ladies and gentlemen, I am the queen of the glitch. Did I mention, don't take any items to chemo you're really attached to. You might develop an aversion to them and never want to see them again. My husband wondered if that would apply to him. There I am, funky tank. It's one of the posts I wrote, finding chemo. All right, survivors, get ready for a shiver here. Ooh. There are all kinds of great cocktails you get in cancer camp. I love this one. One shot adriamycin, cytoxin, give you a splash of Benadryl. It's like a toxic Cosmo right into your port. And I don't know how many of you, but for me, for months after, the sight of Hawaiian Punch gave me the creeps. How about the metal taste you get in your mouth as soon as the drip starts dripping? Like sucking on a radiator. How about the smell of your pee right after a chemo infusion? It's wicked bad and does not even smell human. I'd like to see that as an episode of Mythbusters, except with cancer treatment, it's all true. Anybody ever hear of a little thing called Decadron? Affectionately known as chemo crap. When they give you your chemo, they add a bunch of Benadryl to help against allergic reactions and you get all drowsy. At the same time, they jack you up with steroids that make you feel like you could leap tall buildings in a single bound. It gets even better, though, when further into chemo for breast cancer, when your hormones start shutting down, and you're crashing into chemo-induced menopause. So let's just say, in my house, you wouldn't have wanted to be a boy living in my house with a lady on chemo, on steroids, and with no estrogen. Some of you may remember the old sci-fi movie Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. I think she drew a car. It's kind of like that for my boys, except this was the attack of the 5-foot woman, and she's bald, but she's just as pissed. All right, moving on. The holy grail of side effects from chemo, losing your hair, right? Prior to cancer camp, I was a proud member of the sorority for divas with big blonde hair. Any of them here? My sorority? Part of a new sorority now, one I made up, the Sisterhood of the Cancerous Breasts. And one of the hazings you get to go through is losing your hair. I don't know which was more difficult, which I grieved more, losing my big fat bunnies or losing my trademark blonde hair. My hair and eyelashes and brows all went, and I had to live with the irony of leg hair that would not die. That's wrong. That's just wrong. I used to make all kinds of cute stuff with my hair, little bunnies and such, and when it started coming out in huge clumps, I felt like Oprah. You remember that show where she's like, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and I was like, you get hair, you get hair. Everybody. A 12-year-old boy positions his desk chair in front of my bathroom mirror. He places a towel down to make his impromptu barber's chair more comfortable for me. I sit. Gently, he uses the electric clippers to buzz his mom's head. I look at our reflection in the mirror. He's not my baby anymore. I never dreamed his rite of passage would be to shave his mom's head. He was very careful and meticulous about it. He would pat and blow on my head and check his work. And these are the moments that break your heart, make you realize when cancer happens, it happens to the whole family, right? Here I am, not bad for a bald lady. It's one of my favorites. I call Cancer Buddha. This is my son, the spring of my diagnosis. And this is him after he decided to buzz his hair like his mama. He was very proud of that after he started doing it when Obama got elected. He was very proud of that. This is my favorite scarf, proudly wrapped myself. Now this is something that you learn, and I'm going to show you real quick, because I became an expert at this. See how back is covered? You just fold this up, and then you twist like little, well, I'm not doing it in front of the mirror, but for those of you who want a new look, then you twist everything up like pithy long stockings. Well, not your clothes. Anyway, you twist, 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 as much as you can. Then you just take, wrap one, the other, tuck these in, and you got it. So anyway, this is the best thing. Get yourself a long pashmina scarf, put it on your head, wrap it up. There you go. Gotta do that. I had scarves to match every outfit. Next, I'd like to show you my at-home nursing staff. I could not have made it through chemo without my good witch, which is my oncologist. All the nursing staff at Solano Cancer Center, that's where I got treatment, but this was my K9 wellness team, who faithfully stayed by Mama's side every day. And like a little parade, when I'd go up to take a nap, these two sisters, Hallie and Cassie, pound dogs, would flank the bed, and this little rascal, Muffin, would be on the bed. I don't know how I would have got throughout them. Oh, this is Muffin, cone of shame. I put that one in just because it cracked me up. So, after 5 long months, I finished chemo. So, here's a little reminder. Here I am before. Isn't she cute? Here I am after. Yikes. That lady needs a makeover. Once I started to feel better, I did have some fun in my new alter egos. Whoever knew that wigs could be so much fun. Here's my first wig. Here's my favorite Jennifer Aniston wig. I was the chubby Jennifer Aniston. And this is my free wig that Kimberly talked me into getting at the American Cancer Society, my red girl. My red girl ended up being my naughty girl. I thought I used to get a lot of attention being a blonde, but I'm here to tell you, redheads get all the attention. And who knew? The great thing about having a wig on, it was the first time in my cancer treatment that I could go outside and not have people pity the bald lady. I could blend in. It was wonderful, especially after, I hope all of you have done the Look Good, Feel Better program through the American Cancer Society, where you get all these wonderful cosmetics, and it's great. All right, so moving on to the next phase of treatment. This is the one where if there was a disease where men had to have a coveted part of their body chopped off, we'd already have a cure. Am I right? I'm talking bilateral or double losing my girls. Mopsy was okay. It was Flopsy that had the cancer, but where one of my girls goes, the other's always gone, so I just decided to do them both and just start from scratch. I wrote an ode to my boobs, saying goodbye to them, thanking them for all their years of service. After being hugely busted my whole life, as in my boobs would arrive in the next state before I did, it was weird to wake up as a new member of the Itty Bitty Titty Club. I was lucky though. I had a very forward-thinking surgeon, was able to have what's called a nipple-sparing, skin-sparing mastectomy. It's basically where he cut out all the breast tissue, leaving me with 2 deflated boobs. I don't have any photos to show you, but you know me. I do have something that'll show you a little bit of what my boobies look like. There you go.